Okay, this is a Royal Paris Last Supper. This is Bartholomew. This is a full tapestry. I'm already starting in on it. I've already purchased almost all of the skeins of floss. I'm not using wool, I'm using floss. It's already on scroll. It's all the edges and the biases I have already taped. See, this is Royal Paris. This is Bartholomew. See, the Last Supper by Da Vinci was actually the concept of the moment Judas was shown to be the man who would turn Christ over to Pontius Pilate and such things. This is Bartholomew. I really enjoy reading and listening to the stories of Bartholomew. Bartholomew is in the January position of the Last Supper, first one coming from the edge. Now, yes, I have a thing there, and this is wound up. Bartholomew is actually the first January position. His response, of course, as you can see by his hands, is hand on the table and hand on the table. He was dressed in the blues, the medium blues, as well as the different colors of green. Feet tucked under very nicely. There he is. Okay, Bartholomew, also known as Nathaniel, was introduced by Jesus in several books. What I've read in some other books, not canonized, not accepted as canonized, was, first you have to understand, I do not enjoy the canonized version of the Bible because there is a lot more information that will stop a lot of the dogma that is present. In Bartholomew's case, it is, and in all of the apostles' cases, Bartholomew already knew that Christ was going to go to the cross as he stood here on the Last Supper. Some of his best questions were, after you go to the cross, so Master, after you are resurrected, what will you do then? And these were the kinds of questions that Bartholomew would ask. And his later ministry, after the resurrection and the 555 days, not what the Christendom wants you to understand as the 50 days of Pentecost. It was 555 days, according to a lot of other writings. Bartholomew moved into an India ministry. So I am doing the Last Supper. This was originally supposed to be my last project. I was supposed to go into surgery, be at home for a few months, and not survive. I was supposed to die. But instead, we're going to be okay. And so I am completing this project in total awe of everything. I was just at Hobby Lobby buying more floss for this because there are a lot of unique colors. And if I were to buy this kit as a kit, that is including all of the threads and the canvas, I was looking at $320 on some sites. But this canvas I found randomly for $25. It is going to be almost 50 inches long when I'm finished, and it's going to be 22 in height and almost 50 long when I'm finished. So I'm going from one person at a time, and I'm going to hopefully film each step of the way. So this is his response when he saw Judas being selected as the one who was going to betray Christ for the price of a slave. He already knew it was coming. Bartholomew already knew. He knew that Christ was going to enter into hell, just similar to the book of Nicodemus. If you've read that book as well, the book of Bartholomew also goes into the absolute, complete description of how Jesus was going to enter into hell and walk up to the supposed authority there and carry Adam out, the firstborn out, and free all of those who were spirit followers, knowers. They were those who understood that Cain was the material man, that Abel was the soul man, and Jesus was the spirit man. This was an Essene and an Essene tradition, and Bartholomew knew before this day was coming, and this fella here did not, and neither did he. None of those knew, but he did, because Jesus taught him differently. And that's one thing I'm learning as I'm going through this, the Da Vinci. Though his original portrait was done in a very unique style the first time through, he was the first one to use oil pigmentation on plasters and with linseed oils and natural herbs to present the colors of the original Da Vinci. Everybody's now coming up with all kinds of, mysterious codes and things, and this being the January position with 12 apostles or 12 months type of thing. It was unique to me how every one of these apostles saw Jesus differently and knew the responses were all going to be different. And this is, to me, the most unique piece. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of this, and I cannot wait to be able to finish it. And I'm grateful for the situation that brought me to this, and I am so grateful that I will be able to complete it. I'm now only 11 skeins shy, and they're on order because they are a unique color. And I had to make the same decisions Da Vinci himself made. What type of medium, what colors, and that put me in a different place than I'd ever imagined I'd be with something as unique and as thoughtful as the Last Supper. So I'll keep you updated, and maybe I'll give you a picture of Bartholomew when he's finished. As you can see, I'm already working on texturing the tapestries in the back of the wall. I already have, this is beaver gray, light beaver gray, and the dark gray here is regular beaver gray. And now I've got some others down here. This is a deep forest green down here, you can see by this here. This is a green. This one is a very unique green. And then I have some more of the very dark browns. This is medium blue here. And this is going to be done more in ecru's, baby blue, light baby blue 775. And we're just working our way through. This gray is dark beaver gray. Okay, and then this is going to extend with white. But as we move through, you'll see some other blues there too. This is another shade of blue. So you gain a great respect for the hues. And so I'll keep you updated. We'll see you. Bye-bye.